The year was 1907. Wall Street was in chaos. Banks were failing. The stock market was in free fall, and panic gripped the nation. Amid the turmoil, one man held the fate of the American economy in his hands. Inside a lavish mansion on Madison Avenue, J.P. Morgan, the Jupiter of Wall Street, gathered the nation's most powerful bankers. Rivals set aside their differences, desperate for a solution. How did Morgan rise to such power? What decisions saved America from collapse? This is the story of ambition, power, and the rise of J.P. Morgan Chase. Born into privilege on April 17, 1837, in Hartford, Connecticut, John Pierpont Morgan was destined for finance. His father, Junius Spencer Morgan, was a renowned banker and a founding partner of the George Peabody Company. Pierpont received an elite education, attending prestigious schools and traveling through Europe, where he mastered French and German, skills that later proved invaluable in global finance. As a young man, J.P. Morgan exhibited an uncanny ability to understand and navigate complex financial systems. But it was his boldness and vision that propelled him into the upper echelons of American business. By 1907, Morgan's dominance in the financial world was unmatched. His vision and leadership transformed industries, stabilized markets, and set the foundation for the financial giant that bears his name today. This is the remarkable journey of J.P. Morgan Chase, from the Gilded Age to modern-day greatness. In 1895, following Anthony Drexel's death, the bank was reorganized as J.P. Morgan & Company, solidifying its founder's legacy. The firm played a crucial role in reshaping the American economy during the Industrial Revolution, fueling innovations in railroads, steel, and electricity. Morgan became the ultimate financier of this era, underwriting bonds and stocks for growing corporations and providing the capital needed for expansion. Recognizing that railroads were the backbone of America's economy, he orchestrated mergers to create efficient networks that stabilized the industry. Morgan's influence also extended to industrial giants like U.S. Steel. A master of mergers and acquisitions, his strategies transformed entire industries. In 1959, J.P. Morgan & Company merged with the Guarantee Trust Company, forming the Morgan Guarantee Trust Company. This powerful institution grew further with the 1996 acquisition of Chase Manhattan Bank, adding the historic name of Aaron Burr's founding institution to the legacy. The merger with Chase's expansive retail banking network in 2000 formed J.P. Morgan Chase & Co., uniting two of America's most storied banking dynasties. The history of J.P. Morgan Chase is deeply tied to America's growth, from financing the nation's efforts during World Wars I and II to supporting military and defense needs. Yet challenges arose, especially during the Great Depression. The Pecora hearings in 1933 led to the Glass-Steagall Act, mandating the separation of commercial and investment banking. Despite setbacks, J.P. Morgan & Company emerged stronger, shaping global finance and financing Europe's post-war reconstruction. Today, J.P. Morgan Chase stands as a titan in the banking industry, operating in over 100 countries with more than 270,000 employees. From financial hubs like New York, London, and Hong Kong to emerging markets in Africa, Latin America, and Asia, the company maintains a dynamic global presence. Its four key segments showcase its vast financial expertise, with consumer and community banking being the most familiar, offering millions of customers services like checking accounts, mortgages, and credit cards. J.P. Morgan Chase's vast reach and legacy have reshaped modern banking. The corporate and investment bank, on the other hand, operates as a global financial powerhouse. This segment serves large corporations, governments, and institutional investors, offering services such as advisory on mergers and acquisitions, underwriting securities, and managing complex financial transactions. In commercial banking, J.P. Morgan Chase caters to a wide range of businesses. It provides essential support through lending, treasury and payment solutions, and expertise in commercial real estate, forming the backbone of financial services for enterprises of all sizes. Finally, the Asset and Wealth Management Division stands as a major player in the investment world. With trillions of dollars under management, it offers institutional and individual clients a range of services, from investment strategies and retirement planning to private banking and philanthropic management. JP Morgan Chase's prominence is backed by impressive numbers. A market capitalization nearing $600 billion, annual revenues approaching $250 billion, and nearly $4 trillion in assets under management. Yet its journey hasn't been without controversy, from lawsuits over mortgage lending practices to market manipulation accusations. Despite this, the bank focuses on innovation, investing in technology to streamline operations and enhance customer experiences. It also develops fintech solutions, some of which spin off into independent companies. However, the rise of fintechs presents a challenge, as JP Morgan Chase must adapt to stay competitive. With heightened regulatory scrutiny post-2008 financial crisis, the bank faces increased compliance costs. As consumers increasingly prefer mobile and online banking, JP Morgan Chase must continue investing in digital technologies to meet their evolving expectations and remain a leader in the tech-driven financial landscape. Jamie Dimon, the long-serving CEO of JP Morgan Chase, has been a vocal leader, frequently offering his insights on the company's direction and the broader financial industry. Under his leadership, the bank aims to navigate these challenges while maintaining its position as a global banking titan. In recent interviews and shareholder letters, Jamie Dimon has outlined key strategic priorities for the bank's future. He has emphasized that technology will be the decisive battleground for the banking industry. JP Morgan Chase's substantial annual technology budget demonstrates its dedication to building state-of-the-art platforms and attracting top engineering talent. As a global powerhouse, Dimon is also eyeing further expansion, with a particular focus on the rapidly growing Chinese market. Successfully navigating diverse regulatory environments and establishing a solid presence in new territories will be critical for sustained growth. In an increasingly digital world, cybersecurity has become a top priority. The risks posed by cyber attacks are immense, with potential financial losses and reputational damage looming large. For JP Morgan Chase, staying vigilant and continually strengthening its defenses against these relentless threats is a non-negotiable necessity. Even a financial giant like JP Morgan Chase isn't immune to the fluctuations of the global economy. Economic downturns can lead to decreased lending, rising loan defaults, and reduced investment banking activity, all of which can impact the bottom line. Yet these challenges are factored into the bank's long-term strategy. While predicting the future is always uncertain, it's clear that JP Morgan Chase is positioned to remain a dominant force in global banking. The bank's scale, its significant investments in technology, and its relentless drive for innovation provide it with inherent advantages. If it can successfully adapt to evolving regulatory requirements and fend off competition from disruptive fintech companies, JP Morgan Chase is likely to reach many more milestones in the decades ahead. However, external factors such as the global economic climate and the rapid pace of technological advancements will undoubtedly shape its path forward. From the opulent boardrooms of the Gilded Age to today's interconnected, technology-driven financial world, JP Morgan Chase has been a transformative institution. Its history reflects the story of American business itself: bold ambition, calculated risks, relentless consolidation, brushes with controversy, and ultimately, remarkable success. Through wars, economic downturns, and technological revolutions, the bank and its predecessor institutions have stood as pillars of the financial world. While uncertainties lie ahead, one thing is certain: the legacy of JP Morgan Chase is firmly etched into the annals of global finance. From the chaotic boardrooms of the Gilded Age to the cutting-edge technology of today, JP Morgan Chase's journey is nothing short of extraordinary. It's a story of risk, resilience, and reinvention, shaped by the vision of a man who redefined American finance. But as the global economy evolves, will this financial titan continue to lead, or will it be overshadowed by disruptive innovators? How will it balance profitability with growing demands for social responsibility? Share your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more stories that inspire and intrigue.